shojnë se si mund të blerë me ava super platformë cilën edhe që kishë. 2018 fillum, jasë këtu blerë që ka po dojnë cilat të kemi kërkesat tona ku shumë të madhe blerë ka unë me kishë në ju të ODP-s. Edhe ku në kusht 2018 është vetë e publikum platformën e parë të kohën kontraktin e drejta stana. Ose të jesë si për e parë të sotë dore. Platformë e cila praktikisht duk shumë ka diku edhe në këtimin e qmimit cilë një për me të parës. I bëj duk shumë në këtimin e qmimit të parë, por ne nuk jemi të vetëm, do me thonë, nuk është kërëshqyteti i vetëm, ne jemi së bashku me kërëshqytetin e Spanjës, në Madrid, që kemi të vetëm e parë, me thonë. Prandaj, në atë sfidën e parë, për KDI-a, Kosovë Democratic Institute, nga pa proposu që të marrin pjesë në këtë dorë shumë sfiduse, nuk më rezikos të një moment, në njerë kom pranu, sepse do isha me pa ku jemi ne si kryeqytet, ku jemi ne si komun, ose ku jemi ne si shtet në krahasu me kryeqytetet tjera. Pa ma parasysh të do vete do të zonë, edhe nëse vete në fundit kishim në zonë, apo kishim në qëllësit për neve që vitet të ashme të përmirësojmë kvalitetin e planëve, të përmirësojmë platforma tjera digitale, në mënyrë që të ndikojmë dukshëm në rritjen e transparencës radikale, cila është mos e nevojshme për Republikën tonë, jo vetëm për komunën e Prishtinës. Vetë fakti që në zuvëgarin e parë, po ketë falendëru edhe platformës OCDS, Contracting Data Standard, edhe platformës Open Data, ka qenë devastues edhe për ne. Po shumë që kemi arrit një nivel shumë të lartë të transparencës në nivel të komunës, në nivel të shtetit, por në nivel të Europës. Tash na presin sfida tjera, duhet të kënaqemi vetëm me që kemi fituar vendin e parë, vetëm që kemi për 2018 që kemi fituar vendin e parë, duhet të ecim përpara edhe të bojmë, domethënë, s'paku të jemi në 5 ose 6 kryeqytetet më transparente në Europë dhe për vitin ardhshëm. Këtë aspekt mendojmë edhe për me avasume këtë përdorimin të platformës të Open Data platformës. Duhet të themi që në Open Data saj përket rritjes së transparencës janë të publikuar të gjitha informacionet saj përket shpenzimeve të cilat i krijon secili departament i kulturës, qoftë edhe individi ose konsumori kuadër të komunës. Janë të gjitha të fyrat.
Edhe pastaj edhe marrin pyetje prej audiencës, për një shkollën e ka disa pyetje tjerë, që mos të lashkon shumë po pastaj do juaj me pyetje. Unë do të kthehem tash në gjuhën angleze, sepse kolegu im po tregon se tash po duket po është rregull se çka. Okay, so we'll be connected with Carolis. I hope this time we will not have this. Let's pray for that. And then I did.
Hello, is it better?
Yeah, we're here. I hope this time there will be like.
Okay, great. Shall we just jump right into?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's use the opportunity while the connection is good. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Let me know at any point if you stop hearing me. I will stop as well. Do you see my screen? Do you see it now?
Not yet.
Okay, 1 second. I will start sharing. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so I am then starting. So, I'm not going to cover the sort of global trends in my presentation. I don't have time. But one thing that I would want you to keep in mind during the presentation is that one of the most important global trends with the evolution of technology, with machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, and big data opportunities is pushing governments to a different sort of position than they used to be before. So think about 25 years ago, governments used to be like an ultimate source of power, authority, right? Whereas now, government is a platform that is expected to solve very complex problems, right? So it's fundamentally different. Governments hopefully don't have to affect people. They are the private sector. The big question is how governments can outsource intelligence from the market, right? So this is one of the biggest trends that influences what we do, is that governments need intelligence from market to be able to make very complex decisions, right? So this is
Can I just stop you here and just like briefly explain to the audience what is open?
now, very quickly,
What is the open
contract? Open contract partnership, field of public procurement and open data, right? So what we do is essentially we use open data and open government principles to improve procurement policies, right? This is what open contract partnership does. But when it comes to what is a good procurement policy, this is a very simplistic outline in terms of expectations of what different stakeholders expect from good procurement policy. So first of all, governments obviously they need good value for money, efficiency, effectiveness, and better prices for better goods, works, and services. Very, very simple and very straightforward. When it comes to citizens, we have the same, sort of a standard expectation of transparency and accountability. We do expect to have access to all the information about procurement that matters to us, and we want to know that procurement money is being spent to our best benefit. So in other words, to have trust and confidence in government spending. To businesses, obviously, especially as a small medium enterprise, you want low cost to participate. Procurement, you want to have a real shot at participating in procurement, and you want equal treatment with others. So now, to make these procurement policies reality, we think that open data and open government principles can really help a lot, and they can be central to new modern procurement policies. And I'm going to tell you how open contract and partnership and our partners sort of implementing open contracting philosophy do that. So before we do that, let me just run through a key sort of numbers of procurement. So first of all, it's a lot of money. It's up to 20% of global GDP, $9.5 trillion. So it's really a lot of money. But not many governments think about or have valid methodologies for measuring value for money. Not many governments actually do satisfaction surveys. They only sort of check their validity through the elections, basically, at the voting poll, right? A lot of that money, up to 30%, is wasted on inefficiencies, on incompetences, on corruption. Right? So we could be saving in the European Union only 1% of efficiency gains can translate into 2 billion euros annually. Right? So it's really a small investment that could potentially translate into a lot of gains. And the European Parliament thinks that we lose about 5 billion euros every year to corruption and procurement. And reality, as I said, that governments currently do not have the very best technology in the market, and obviously also not the very best sort of So in summary, what that means is that governments have a lot of money that they can spend, but they spend somewhat like that. So they need to be able to engage stakeholders to make better decisions, and open data can be at the core of that. So open contracting as a solution. What do we offer to the market? Right. So to make it pretty simple, what we want to do is we want to invite governments to publish open data, to be able to engage stakeholders into monitoring procurement, most importantly, to improve policies based on two previous steps. Right. So when it comes to the outcomes of this, we want to see better procurement policies. We want to see more satisfied businesses participating in public procurement, and we want to see better conditions in environment for CSOs, for academia, for media to do data-driven monitoring and create better evidence to the policy proposal. So this is a philosophy of open contract. Now I'm going to tell you in a bit more detail about each of those steps and some examples later as we go. So as a model, what this is inherently a collaborative model. So the inner circle shows the stakeholder group we care about and we see as very important. If you could think about 20% of GDP is a large market. There are a lot of stakeholders interested. So the inner circle is the stakeholder group. Outer circle is the action, right? So we start with evaluate and goal and design. Then, only then, when we understand we want to change in humans and what are the big problems such as competition, corruption, single sourcing, lack of efficiency, those might be examples of problems. Only then, when we know what we want to actually change, we move to open data publication and building tools and technology. Right, and there are several methodologies to be able to do that we as an organization know. Point number 3, then we move to